So I want to open it up for obviously Beck and Kate, you guys are brand new as well. And, even Tina, to some extent, she's quite new. So I want to open it up, guys, for now. And I want to, first of all, get some questions that you guys might have. If it's simple, easy, whether it's about the business, our process, I want those questions. And then what I want to do is I'll take them down and I'll try to make sure if I'm not going to cover it within this meeting, I'll cover it as well. So what questions do you guys have about everything so far? And what would you like to know? What would you like to know personally? And don't be afraid to ask questions that might seem silly or irrelevant, or maybe you don't want to ask in front of other people. Get over that and ask the question, because otherwise you'll never have the answer. So, let me help you guys in a way to sort of get this started. Beck, what do you think you see in this for yourself? And from the little and what you know, what would you like to see? Where would you like to take this? What is it you want to get out of it?
Yeah, so I guess I'm kind of in that undecided stage at the moment where by no means have I finished the transformation, and I don't think you ever can, but I've loved the feeling of accomplishing something, and I think that's something that mums struggle with so much, that I think I want to be able to help them along the way. By no means, I'm not interested so much in the financial gain, or I'm on that cusp at the moment where I love coming to Fit Club. I love the community. And maybe down the track, I see myself getting into, I guess, the product side more. But I'm just loving, A, learning the nutritional stuff, but B, the community, and actually having results for a change, instead of, going to the gym for so long or doing a Michelle Bridges online challenge and just never getting anywhere. So I think that's what I've loved so far. But long term, undecided at this stage. I think there's so many variables in place. I think long term, eventually, I guess coming from a teaching background is helpful as well. That I kind of know how to, target people and educate them, but at the same time, I still want to be that support person, without feeling as though she's just looking after me to make money. I think that's where my mindset kind of is still on that borderline.
Yeah, exactly. And by the way, and I wanted somebody to bring that up, because I think it's very important. I think that's very important, where you need to switch the mindset, and how you sort of perceive everything is realistically everything. And it also means that's how you're going to run your business. And I apologize, I'll have Jacob trying to pull me in and run in and out through this entire meeting as well. So, Jacob, just wait, mate. Look, come up here and say hi. So I think it's important to note that you need to know why you're doing what you're doing and lead with that. If that was the case, now hear me out for a sec. Jacob, come here. No, Daddy's on. All right, let me take the call out here. We have to go out here. I'm being told. So I think it's important to note, if your why and your reason for being here and being a part of this is that you really want to help inspire more mums and educate them along the process and help them and be that person for them, then that's what you focus on. Financial status is a byproduct of how many people you're helping. And by the way, this is any business. And by the way, when you start to realize that everything we do is a business, and every organization, everything that you think's probably not a business, it's a business. So when you understand that, you then realize, okay, well, listen, oh, there she goes. So I'll continue talking because we're recording. So basically, when you understand that, you realize that as long as that you might as well get something out of it, and you might as well do something that you love and do something that is for the betterment of, the world, the betterment of the people you want to help. For Beck, she was talking about those mums. She wants to inspire mums to be able to actually get results, actually, change in their life, get results that she'd never done before and previously never thought possible. Welcome, Floral. Can she hear me?
Is it me?
Good boy, Jacob. We're toilet training as well. So, you know, his head's in the toilet. Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Jacob, that's probably
There you
not
go,
good.
Jacob.
Wait, get out of there. What are you doing? Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Oh, you dog. This is not a good recording video. Jacob, don't put that down there. He's just put the blue tape down. So, I think it's very important that when Beck was talking about floral, you just sort of joined it. Beck was talking about, I don't know what exactly I see in it for me yet. I love helping people. I love, inspiring mums to be able to change and help other people get results. And she loves the educational process that she's getting herself along the way. And, a lot of people go, but yeah, I don't know if, the finance or making a business is in it for me. And I'll tell you why people say that. The reason why people say that is because, one, they don't understand the process and what we do. That's the first one. Without knowledge or understanding, it becomes a very blurred area, and we want certainty. We want to know that I can do this because that builds belief. When you have belief in a process and a model, because Beck loves this. You guys love this. You know who we are. You love what we do, and you love sharing that. That is the business. So the idea of turning this into a business and actually becoming like financially independent, or even just earning like a secondary income and doing quite well out of it, is sometimes hard for people to comprehend and hard for people to say it's okay. Like, it's okay for that to happen. And when you can do that, though, it's very empowering at the same time, because you realize what's possible, and you realize what you're doing is, like we said, for the betterment of other people. It's people. This is a people business, and it is a business. And when you realize the two together make some of the most rewarding experiences that anyone could ever have, that's when you realize the potential of this business. What we do and why we do it is very, very empowering. And then, of course, because of that, we are rewarded financially. And by the way, if anyone's ever heard my story, we've talked about it previously in the past, we all know, and I think everybody understands this, that, people say money's not important, but it's very important when you don't have any. Okay, so now it's like, when you realize that and you understand that, but at the same time, when you run this for the betterment of others and not just for financial gain, then the money will come. If you focus on the people and you help them get what they want, when you help enough people get what they want, you can have everything you want. Okay? So when you change that mindset and the philosophy of why you do it and how you approach it, it becomes very different. So is there any more sort of questions that anyone would like answered before we get into the actual structure of what we do?
I have a question. Other than going online and approaching these people, is there any other methods of how to approach these people? For example, Negs mentioned the flyer drops and yada yada. What other methods can we do to try and reach people instead of just online?
Yeah, perfect.
What about like an open day or something?
Yeah, there's actually lots of good things like that. So I'm going to take a screenshot of some stuff now, and I'll make sure we share that a little bit later. And we'll talk about some of the things that I know has worked and how you guys can implement that. So there's definitely a bunch of different things. Okay. So the first thing, by the way, is that understanding what we do and why we do it, and the actual structure and the flow. When you understand that, you understand the end goal. So we're going to talk about the end goal and that a lot, and what is our process. So knowing the end goal and knowing the process enables you to actually have a better system that is going to lead to stronger leads, stronger people to talk to, more people coming down for the right reasons, which will obviously have a higher conversion rate, okay? So there's a few things that I would suggest, and I'm just sending it to myself so I can share the screen. So just a sec. And, you know, by the way, it's an interesting time for all of us right now because we're at a point where we're setting up a very, you know, just this online stuff is brand new for us, but there's so much more to come in aspects to our training, how we do everything. So it's a very exciting time. In the next, you know, 3 to 6 months, there's a lot of stuff that's going to be developed. So there's a few things that have really been like a strong way to really get people to come down or people to get in front of you. But I want you to understand this. Every invite, every lead generation needs to lead to one thing and one thing only. Now, what do you think that might be, Tina?
Sorry, run that question again, Bye.
So when we're doing our leads or invites or different ways to bring people down, you got to realize that the end game is to get them to one sort of pivotal point, which will either mean they're going to be on a customer with you and down at our club or online or not, right? There's one sort of pivotal moment, which means you need to funnel everyone into that one moment. What do you think? At what point do you either have a customer or not have a customer? And that's the pivotal point.
Yeah, I think that's after the halo call.
Okay, well, what if it wasn't coming down? What if they just came down to Fit Club or they came in from a flyer? At what point would you sit down with them?
I would sit down with them after the bio scan. And
So what do we call that?
Sorry?
What do we call that?
That's the evaluation.
Yeah, a wellness evaluation. So,
And that way we find out what their goals are and what they want out of this. You know, do they just want it for the weight loss? You know, what are they actually trying to do? What their goals are essentially. And then from there, you can dig deeper whether they see a business side of it.
So before we go into that, what I'm looking for here is just to give everyone an understanding of what it is, not how we do it. What it is, it's a wellness evaluation. Why we do the wellness evaluation, that leads us to show people our 5-day challenge. Our 5-day challenge is basically the first trial on our program so they can get to understand who we are, what we do, and what's in it for them. So our pivotal point in our business is a wellness evaluation to get them to come down or even online where you talk through their goals. You might do a body scan, but it leads to a conversation, which is, here's our 5-day challenge. This is our services and what we do. Why don't you try it out? Okay. And that's the pivotal moment of our business. So when it comes to lead generating, you need to realize one thing. And one thing is that how do you get people to go through a process to then lead to a wellness evaluation? Okay. So there's a few things that I would suggest. One is flyers in a mailbox. These work. And that's something anyone can do anywhere at any time, and you can do them unlimitedly. The only thing is that you have to buy flyers and you know, we got designs, so we've always got designs, and previously we would give a lot of flyers out, but now we're getting a lot more coaches. It would just become too costly for us. So what we're doing now is teaching you how to do that. So if flyers and coming up with a message like the 4-week challenges and putting those flyers in a mailbox and waiting for people to call you or come down to the Rego night, great. That's one way, and it works. It does work. Now, some of the other ways, of course, is a lead box, and this is something I'm recently about to sort of launch, but I know other people have been very successful with this. Is you can create your own lead box, And by the way, you don't even have to buy one. You can literally paint a box, get a little paper, or you can get these from Officeworks or anywhere where it's their contact details. You put a message on the top and on the front, whatever it is, whatever your message is, and your message should lead to a wellness evaluation. So it might be a free 4-week challenge. It might be a free wellness evaluation and bioscan. Maybe that's your message. It might be whatever, right? So as long as that message and everything funnels into a wellness evaluation. So lead boxes work really well. You could put these in any store. You know, I've got 6 that I'm about to launch out, and if they work really well, I'm just going to buy more and more. The cool thing about lead boxes, these are so old school that nobody does them anymore. Everybody's gone online, so you can really target your specific market. And this is very important to know who is your best client. Like ultimately, for you to go faster, you don't want to focus on trying to help the everyone's and anyone's. You know, some of the training that we do later on is we're gonna find out who is your basically avatar. Who is the person that you're trying to actually get in contact with? Because who is this person you're going to have a much higher success rate, and one that you're actually going to want to enjoy helping, and 2 that they're going to have a high success rate of jumping on a program, right? So there's a process for that, and I'm gonna show you guys that if I have it here in my little doodles. So by the way, guys, we're going to go over a lot very quickly today. So I want you to realize that everything we do in these trainings, it's not about you get everything right straight away. It's about taking what you have and implementing what you understand, and then just relearning it, asking me more questions, getting on more training, getting to these things as much as possible.
Agreed.
So the training that we're about to, okay, here it is here. Let me see if I can get a better picture for you. All right, so one of the things that we talk about is, again, finding the right person. This is really, when it comes to any type of advertising or, you know, trying to get the right people having high success rate. Yo.
You're cutting out if you're going on fuzzy.
That's okay. Just let me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
No.
Can you hear me?
Yes, much better.
All right. So this is a bad picture. I've actually got a professional one, and I'll upload that to the group. But I'll take you over the understanding of this. The first thing, you know, again, it comes down to when you're advertising and stuff like that. For you to get a stronger lead or a stronger approach, and for you to actually move quicker, you want to ask yourself one thing first of all. Who is your perfect client? Like, if you had to draw them out and list some of the characteristics, what would they be? You know, me. Right, okay, yeah, someone like you. Is that what you think? So
yes.
You might go, all right, who is someone like me? I am a mid-20s, I'm in my mid-20s. I have a child, a husband, I am, you have these certain things, right? So I'll go over, I'm going to take you over my avatar, like one of mine. I have about 2 or 3 avatars, but the main avatar I focus on is somebody is a mum who is between 20 to or 25 to 35. They have a couple of kids, 2 to 3 sort of max. Otherwise, it gets this person is a healthy, active lifestyle enthusiast who has good results, but she's looking to really step her results up. And she's the type of person who inspires other people. Okay, that's my best customer and my best prospect. For certain reasons. Okay, we don't have time to do that training, but you want to go, all right, who do I want to work with? Who do I want to inspire? Who do I want to help? Because then you're going to have a higher chance of actually being successful at all of that. Now, the next thing you do is go, all right, now when you have your avatar, you go, where is this person hanging out? Now, this could be online or locally. So a local explanation, right? For me, I'm going to take my lead box and I'm going to write, I'm looking for mums who want some serious results, blah, blah, blah. You must have blah, blah, blah. I'm going to go put that into some, the mum and pop shops. There's like your baby buntings and all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to go put my lead boxes there. Why? Because I'm looking for a certain characteristic. I'm looking for certain people. So, I've just muted you, Caitlin, just for a little bit until, that's fine. If you need to talk, you can unmute. So now I have my avatar. I will go, all right, I know where to find them. I'm going to go put my lead boxes in there. So by the way, the other thing I do is I'll hand out flyers or some tabs, pull tabs. I'll go hand them out near schools or I'll put them near schools. Why? Pretty simple, because the majority of the mums in that are hanging around doing drop-off and pick-up, right? So I'll do a lot of that stuff. But the easiest way to do it and find people is online. For an example, and by the way, you guys have an advantage of this. If your target market is mums, it is so simple because you go, all right, jump on, let's go Facebook, right? Simple. I'm going to jump on Facebook. I know who it is. Now, where would a mum of 2 or 3 kids into healthy, active lifestyle, where would she be hanging out? First of all, I could easily go, if this computer catches up, I would type in like mum and bubs groups. Okay. Yep, mum and bubs Brisbane. And by the way, there is like endless amounts of these actual bloody groups and stuff like that, right? So for you guys, I would suggest you go on and join all of these. And then I go, all right, great. Mum and Bub Brisbane, there's 1,697 people here. So I'm going to go over to here. And then I'm going to go, all right, who are these members? So I'm going to click on the members. And then, what you're always looking for is also the type of person, the look that somebody has. The more specific you get, the stronger it's going to be. So for me, my person had a mum of, 1 or 2 kids or 2 to 3 kids, into healthy, active lifestyle. Right. So I might check on this chick. I'll scroll down her page. Let's see what she's into. Let's see what she's interested in. You can even check out a little bit about this person. Is she into health and fitness? You can go to her friends. Great. Does she have a large circle of influence? Does she, where's her photos? You check out their photos. What are they into? What TV is she watching? What is she, look, you can go, look here, by the way, go into your big W groups and all this sort of shit. You'll have these people that you're most likely trying to attract. Okay, look, she's a part of these groups. She likes these certain things. Great. I'm going to add her as a friend and then I'll send her a message. Okay, going, we got this mum and bubs group, and we just started these free 4-week challenge. It's amazing. Here's a link to the information. Check it out if you're interested in. It's now online, so you can do it anywhere and everywhere, and it's completely free. It's amazing. If they're interested, now, by the way, if you've done your homework on your avatar, you should know what they're interested in. And this is realistically the next step. So we go back to your steps. And the next one is, so where are they? We now know where they are. The next step is your bait. What are you baiting them with? Because that's what you're going to message them. It might be, whatever. So for me, I would probably send them one of my funnels. And it would be, where is my funnels? You know, the free 4-week challenge ones that we done up, guys?
Yeah.
And they're on all of our Facebook things and that at the moment. So I'll like send her a PM or, and it will lead to, it's because Jacob moved me away from my internet. Yeah, so I'll send her here and I'll send her like a picture, right? Now we kind of went over this yesterday. So yeah, hey, free 4-week challenge online and at your local fit club. That leads to here, which is a free 4-week challenge now available online. Tells them all about it, what they get for free, more about the clubs, and they can get registered. Once they register, they click on get registered and they go through a form here which completes certain questions, where they're from, their background, all that sort of stuff, and who actually invited them to the 4-week challenge. So some of the messages we're templating, and you would have seen that in the group chat. If you guys check in that group chat of ours, if you scroll up, you can just copy and paste some of these things. Like Tina's got one here. Our health club have just launched our very first online 4-week challenge, blah, 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 get registered. This is one that I'm PMing people. Hey, mate, we've just launched our very first online free 4-week challenge. If you're keen to give it a crack, please register at the link below, blah, 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 blah. So this is something that you could do, right? And by the way, how many people could you PM a day? Like limitless. There's literally thousands and millions and billions of people out there. But the key is to get strategic about it. Look for your people. Who are they? Where are they hanging out? And is your bait going to be something that they buy? Like, is it attractive to them? Like, is a free online 4-week challenge attractive to them? So this is where we're creating content that's going to be attractive to our client. Now, here's the thing, guys. This type of training and this social media stuff, we have advanced training where you can build your own funnels. You'll learn everything like this, but we have a step and a process for that now that I'm creating. Now, the first step is to make sure that you're actually a supervisor. Otherwise, I can't train you on this, right? So we'll get to that in a second. The last thing, guys, is once you've got them baited, where are you taking them? And the easy thing for us is we know this. Most businesses don't have this established and it's quite hard for them to comprehend and know what to do. We know where we're taking them because we know the pivotal thing for our business is a wellness evaluation. So at some point, the end game is to get them in front of you or online on a call to do a wellness evaluation to present the 5-day challenge, right? So, but the key is not to say, hey, come down for a wellness evaluation. The key is to say, have an attractive bait that will lead to a wellness evaluation. Hence, our free 4-week challenges. Unlimited classes, online and at the club if it's your first time. Key word there, guys, if it's your first time. Because if people are coming down and they get registered and they get all this sort of stuff and they stick around long enough, they've been around our community, they love what we do, they love everything, one or two things are going to happen next. After the 4 weeks, once they've enjoyed all of that, one is that they either stick around and they pay for all their classes. That's fine, great. We want that because the longer they're around, the more attractive we're going to become to them and what we do. 2 is that they jump on a 28-day membership, okay? That's the end game. After the 4 weeks is, all right, guys, now you've enjoyed 4 weeks of unlimited classes, unlimited mindset academies, unlimited personal training sessions, all these sort of things, online, offline. Great. If you wanna keep doing that, then we have a 28-day membership, which you guys can join. That is not it. That is not it. That is My Little Pony. Right, so I'm just going to get a glass of water, guys, and when I come back, I'll explain the 28-day membership and the process for that now. So let's have a break.
Break. I'm looking at accommodation for Queenstown.
What for?
A secret wedding.
Ooh.
Our friends are eloping and we're invited.
I want to elope. That's what I want to do.
Totally.
I hate big weddings and stuff. Just can't afford it.
It's just too expensive.
I'm probably never going to get married because I don't have enough money.
My nails are so sharp, I keep scratching myself.
Okay, 28-day membership benefit.
Sorry?
28-day membership benefit.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to, my bait will be the bioscan.
Yeah, well, what do you mean? What would you use?
Well, people pay $40 per bioscan.
Yeah, yes, they do.
Yeah.
So you will give it for free, offer it for free? Is that,
Yeah, so come in, take a look and see what we've got, blah, 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 write it down, and I'm going to go. Because what I'm looking for, and probably this might suit you as well, Floral, is athletes.
athletes?
Sporty people. You know, sporty people who wants to up their game but can't quite figure it out. They just need a little itty bitty things, you know, to change their diets and stuff. And what they need is a bioscan, $40. And I give that for you for free. And if you bake them in on the free bioscan, you don't need to pocket yourself out that $35 for the 5-day challenge.
Oh, how does that work?
So the that one's a lot of, it's hard to explain really small, but how it works is you invite one person.
Yeah.
That one person goes on a 5-day challenge, but before they get started, they have to get 4 people close to them to do the 5-day challenge with them.
Okay.
So there's a total of 5 people doing a free 5-day challenge. Now, the ratio is 2 out of those 5 people will do it, which pays for the 5-day challenge kits.
Yeah, and so
But
guys,
you have to be a supervisor for it.
what Tina's talking about is something that you need training on. You need actual to be a supervisor, which is why we talked about that before. And it's something that works like crazy, but you have to be good. Like you have to be good. And that's something that we'll be teaching when you have the skills. You've got the basic fundamentals down pat. You've worked your way to supervisor. So it might be 2 months, it might be 3 months, it might be 4 months. But within that time period, you would have done a lot of training by then, and you'd be ready to launch that style of business to have you grow like crazy. And that's what we're getting into, and that's one of the reasons why I've been away so much is because of that. I'm working on a process that is going to take this team's business to a level that is stupid, like crazy stupid. So I'm excited, guys. Like you guys being brand new right now and being a part of this and being a part of this journey and watching it start up is very exciting. Okay, guys. So going back to end game, we had the wellness evaluation, which leads into a 5-day challenge, which leads into a 28-day membership. Now, I want to explain that by showing you this as well, because this is now our structure and flow. Okay? Again, this is a overview. And by the way, when you figure out where you are on this, and then you'll be able to understand what you need to do next. So we attract everyone, and our process and our model is we do fit clubs, fit camps, and online challenges. They're all challenges. It's all back-to-back basically, and that's the process. The other thing that we have is the Halo, but that's more of a recruiting tool. We're looking for people to either come into the business and be a coach straight away, or we plug them into the Halo when they're ready and when they want to look at becoming an ambassador or a coach, and you can see that down in the 4th step. But the process is the number one thing which I'll need to add up here is basically invites. Invites is like how we'll determine whether you have a, oh, Jesus, Jacob. He's just like putting water all over the floor. Yeah, just tip it on the floor, bottle of 1 liter water. It'll be fine.
Yay.
Without invites, you don't have anybody coming to check out the challenges. You don't have anyone to sit down and do wellnesses on. You don't have anyone looking at the business. So the number one thing is invites, okay?
Welcome.
Now, there's lots of different ways to do that. We kind of covered a few just then. You know, lead boxes, flyers, pull tabs, social media, finding the right people, or even just posting up. And guys, that's one of the things we'll do at the end is that, you know, with the links and the script that we put in that chat, adjust it, make it suited to you, and then start pumping it out on Buy Swap Sells, start pumping it out on your own timeline, start PMing it to every single person on your Facebook. Because by the way, why wouldn't anyone want, you're offering them like really good value. It's a free 4-week challenge online or at the club or both. So why wouldn't you send it to somebody? But how you script it is how it needs to be comfortable for you. So, you know, for me, I just went, you know, hey guys, you know, I'm just sending this to everyone, just to let everyone know we've now started online challenges at our club, blah, 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 blah. You know, for somebody who's maybe not quite at that I want to be a coach status yet, and you're just still like more playing the ambassador role, you basically want to just script it differently. You want to be like, hey guys, my club just started these online challenges. Anyone can do them. It's so cool. You guys should check it out. Here's the link. It's amazing. You know, I thought, you know, you might be interested in this. You know, that's something you might want to do, but you need to change the script to you. And then it's how many people can you invite between now and the 28th of this month, because that's when we have the Rego night. So the invites lead to the free 4-week challenge, and the challenge leads to, so the new challenge is completely free. Yeah, we'll cover that. Let's cover that at the end there, and I'll leave that up there so it doesn't remind me. So the new challenge, guys, is completely free for the whole month, all classes included. But 1, they have to be a first-time challenger. 2, we're bringing in our new price structure. Our new price structure is $7 a session, which gets you a 45-minute workout and a rebuild shake, or $5 and you just get the workout. The other one will be if they are a 4-week challenger, or if they're on a 28-day membership, the workouts are completely free, but if they want a rebuild, it's just $2. So the good thing about this is, 1, with the new structure, like we can offer brand new people unlimited classes for the entire month. So what is that? That allows us to have them come down, hang around us longer, get more value from us, get to like us, know us, and trust us. And all we're doing is we're giving more value, giving them time to know us, who we are and what we do and what we're really about. That's all we're really doing. From that, they see other people around them. They see that, you know, people on our programs are getting really good results. They see that why wouldn't they do it? Because now it didn't make sense before, but when they've gone through 4 weeks with us, you know, supplementation, learning how to eat, motivation, it's a process.
Bo,
What's up, Tina?
you're fuzzing.
What?
You're fuzzing up.
Yeah, that's okay. Am I fuzzing on your end? Anyone else?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just the bloody thing here. Just wait, I've got too many tabs open. I can't close it either. So just let me know if I start fuzzing up again. So basically, it's just a process, guys. We're going to be able to give more value, but the key is that it actually doesn't cost us anything except time. Like having them stay there for 4 weeks for free. But it doesn't cost us anymore because we're not giving free rebuilds after the session, where that would cost us. So that's a cost to us, okay? So for us to be able to give more and have more people come down, it doesn't cost us anything. And the end game is that, again, you look back at the thing here and it's more people, invites, because more people equals what we need. Okay? So that's allowing us to reach such a larger audience and give so much value to a scale that Michelle Bridges, other clubs, gyms, personal trainers, none of them can keep up with. Why? Is because they can't afford to give shit for free because they don't have a process that leads into a funnel later on, right? And if you look at any of the smart people, you know, like your Gary Vaynerchuk, your Tony Robbins, all of these people that have built very, very successful businesses online, offline, the key is to give as much for free as possible and just to give as much value as possible, just to keep them around until they become a customer, until they become an ambassador, until they decide to join our journey. Like that's it. That's the name of the game. So we have a really cool structure and process and so much value in what we do. We are giving value to the marketplace. And for you to basically have a successful business, it comes down to how much value are you giving in the marketplace. So that's the cool thing, guys. We're giving so much value. It's incredible what we do, how we do it's incredible, and what it's leading to is incredible for us and for all of them. So let's lead back down to the funnel and let's show you sort of what happens next. From the 4-week challenge or Halo dependent, if it's Halo, it's separate. Actually, basic Halo, we plug them back into what we do anyway, which is we treat, if anyone wants to become like a coach or an ambassador, or they want to do the business, no problem. But you have to, one, just experience everything as a customer before you go through it anyway, okay? So the next step is the wellness evaluation, which leads into a 5-day challenge and referrals. So guys, next week, what we're gonna be doing training on is a wellness evaluation. And that's simply this. There's 5 steps to a wellness evaluation, but once you understand and master the wellness evaluation, that's realistically the only thing you need to get good at. After that, it's very easy, okay? From the wellness evaluation should lead into, if you do it right, a 5-day challenge plus referrals. Having them not just do a 5-day challenge, but having a few of their friends do it with them, okay? That's the game, the end game for a wellness evaluation. Now, after they do their 5 days, what we are having, guys, is I'm doing up a funnel for you guys. So at the end of the 5 days, you don't have to be like, oh, hey guys, do you want to buy a 28-day membership or a program? No, all you'll need to do is simply send a scripted message hey guys, you know, if you're enjoying the challenge and you want to continue on, we've got this 28-day membership, and that's going to lead them into a funnel, which the funnel will come up. It'll have a video, everything about the 28-day membership. It'll detail what they get, and it'll even lead them to, later on, your own Shopify and account where they can buy it online. They can buy the program online and use Afterpay to buy it. You get paid straight away. They get to pay it off within 4 installments, and you get their product shipped out to them, and you got profit straight away in your account. And all you did was send them a link and say, hey, this is what we got. How cool is that going to be?
That's pretty
This
cool.
is all in process. And the system and our systems and process always adjust. We're always trying to optimize and get better. So again, the next 3 to 6 months are going to be about taking what we have and optimizing it. So again, this is a good time to be in and do what we're doing right now, but it's also a time where it's like we're trialing things and we're testing things. So sit in tight, guys, and know that this business, by the way, you don't have to understand everything straight away. And if anything, and I'm doing up everything I do looks like this at first, and then it turns into something completely different. If you have a look at my desk, these are all notes from like just 2 days. So just keep in mind, guys, everything I do, it takes time. There's a process, but eventually it'll pop out and it'll look like, you know, the free 4-week challenge thing where people register. It's very simple. It's very easy. It makes sense. And it's really, really cool. Okay. So bear with me on that. Okay, going back to the process, guys, the next step from the 28-day membership, we get them to jump on the Halo and learn about our ambassador program and also about joining the team. So put your hands up, guys, if you've been on a Halo recently within the last week or two and actually watched the whole thing. All right. Yeah, I know you haven't, because you want to know why? Because I actually know, and I'm going to show you a really cool system. And by the way, guys, just so you know, just with like this webinar jam and all of this sort of stuff, I've probably spent about over 10 grand already just on this stuff. So let's start implementing it, please.
Okay.
I'm going to put this in the group chat, guys. You need to, and we'll go through this together. I'm going to show you what you need to do. You need to click this website. You need to watch the video so you understand who we are and what we do if you don't already. All right. By the way, that's a video of my old gym on the Gold Coast and one of the things in Sydney. So you get to see that as well. You need to read all of this. Then you need to press register. You need to register your details. Register now. So this is what people do to register. And then see this button here, yes, subscribe me. You need to press that. That way you actually get future references. Whenever it comes up, you're going to get automated emails sent to you and you'll know when the things are on. But this link here will lead to the webinar. And you can see the webinar starts in 4 days, 7 hours, 30 minutes, and 15 seconds. What else has happened is straight away, I got sent an email. Thanks for, congratulations for registering. Here's some more details, and it's a reminder link. They also get follow-up emails. They get reminders. They get emails saying, hey guys, the webinar's about to start. And 60 minutes after the webinar finishes, they get the webinar replay and they can watch it later on. So if you're sending this out to people to look at, like to your current clients or anyone that might be interested in becoming an ambassador or a team member and doing what we do just to earn a supplemental income or build a business or a career, great. You get them to register on the Halo so they can see the opportunity that we have, okay? By the way, the fastest way to move in this business is not for you to go out there and get 200 clients. The fastest way is for you to gather 10, 5 to 10 clients, start gaining a few more clients, and then getting a handful of people that get 5 to 10 clients at first and gain more clients until you have about 25 clients each. That's the way to do it. And then you get those people to get 5 to 10 people, those people to get 5 to 10 people. This business is a compounding business, and you get paid from the work that you've put in and the work that you put into people. If they're not successful, you're not successful. But the more people you can help become successful, the more successful you become.
Right.
Yep. Is that a question? Nope. So that's the Halo. From the Halo, they either decided they want to be an ambassador or they want to be a team member. I have a list of stuff that we're going to be going to create, and there's actually going to be a Kickstart training website where it'll be videos. So you don't even have to teach them. It'll be videos on how to do this, but from step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And that'll look, again, something like, it'll look like this. There'll be congratulations for, getting started. Just complete these 4 videos, 5 videos, and they can't go to the next video until they've completed the task and steps. Cool? So what I'm trying to do is simplify everything and optimize everything that we have so everybody can move faster. And then the potential for you to have a successful business is how bad do you want it? That'll be the end game. The only thing that'll stop you from being like crazy successful is your own self, your own discipline, and your work ethic. That's it. That's the cool thing. So after the Halo, there'll be Kickstart training, and then we log them into our CHIPS training, which is today, and eventually we'll all have our own separate CHIPS for different organizations. And all that is, it's basic training on a regular occasion. So that's today. Today is called CHIPS training. And in CHIPS is an acronym for Confidence in Herbalife, how to do invites, mastering the process, and learning social media and the structure behind that. That's what CHIPS training is. That's what we cover in CHIPS training. Today's CHIPS training, I do Tuesdays for Beanley and Southport. So I'm doing different ones because at this stage, different people need different training. Okay? From that, to give you guys an overview of what happens later, the next step, so by the way, for instance, Floral, you're pretty much at the 28-day membership and you need to do the Halo because you haven't done that yet. Floral, once you've done the Halo, and the same for you, Kate, is you guys will need to do Kickstart training. Now, Kickstart training is a one-on-one training with the person who brought you into the business or the person who is next in line that's more confident and actually knows what they're doing, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you guys will sit down one-on-one and we'll do some Kickstart training. And within the next couple of weeks, I'll have a website developed. So we'll have that as well for future reference. Then you just need to attend CHIPS training, which we're doing this on a regular basis. So for now, is Wednesday or Thursday better, guys? Because obviously we just want to have one day eventually that fits. Is Thursday better for people?
Every Thursday, every second Thursday I work. Every Wednesday I'm free. Skip the evenings.
Yeah, so we'll work it out in the groups and we'll work out whatever's best. For now, I'm happy to do both and keep everyone updated. The next step, guys, is you're going to learn how to do the MAP program. I won't do a training on that now. We'll do a training on that in your Kickstart training. That's what we cover. And then you're going to learn how to get to supervisor. And again, that's what we're going to cover in your Kickstart training. Once you get to that state, then we're going to be doing social media, mass movement, building a massive front line of people that are building a massive business, and you'll learn how to grow a royalty business. So you don't have to, you can basically get paid when you're sleeping. Okay? Or you can just keep grinding and grinding and grinding and dominating. Yes, my son is naked. Hey, Jacob.
Hi,
Clothes on.
Jacob. You're such a cutie.
Yeah, he's too cute. So, guys, that's it for today, but I want to finish it off with a lot of questions that you have so we can answer some of those. And I've got this recorded, so we're going to upload this later. I'd suggest if you're unsure on anything, go back and watch the recording. Or send me or just PM me. Questions, guys?
Okay, yeah. So I've got this lady who wants stuff. And she asked me what products I would recommend she takes.
Yep.
Other than the shakes to take daily.
Sorry, hold up. What was that? Say it again.
Okay. She wants to know what products she can take other than the shakes daily. So the aloe and tea, isn't it?
No, everything.
Daily?
Yeah, everything.
Really? But would it, so it doesn't matter? Like is it just, like say if she's trying to lose weight?
Yeah. So
I don't know what to reply. I don't know what to say.
One of the trainings that we'll do is in the Kickstart will be product training. So you guys understand the products and how to deliver them to clients for each individual. So that's cool. So what I would suggest for you, Floral, for now is, are you in a group chat on Messenger with her?
No, she just messaged me last night, just randomly.
SMS?
Yeah. Private message. I don't know how she found out, or
private message on Facebook, or
yeah.
What I want you to do is add me to or just say, hey, I'm gonna add you to my coach. He's a little bit more advanced in this stuff, and he'll be able to tell you exactly what you need and how you should take it and stuff like that. And then add me to the chat, and then I'll do the rest for you. So the key to this business, guys, is that the cool thing is that you guys need to go it alone. People don't need to know anything. They just need to have drive to do this business. A lot of people don't go for something because they're like, oh, I'm not experienced in that. I don't know that. The cool thing about this business is that we teach you everything, and you have a coach and a team and people that are there to support you, guide you, mentor you the whole time. So that's a really cool thing. So yeah, Flora, add me into that group chat and I will take it from there.
Okay, I will then. Yeah. I will tell her that.
Awesome.
Yeah, I will.
Any other questions, guys? And the more the better, guys.
Can we change our bait?
Yeah, absolutely. When you do the social media training, we can start doing that soon. If you, that's something, you're in that group, Tina. So we'll be doing that in that group, and we'll have another meeting this week.
When are we doing that?
Let's arrange that soon. We'll speak about that because I've spoken to Stefan. We just need to focus on one thing first, and that's getting people registered for the 4-week challenge and following that and optimizing that. That's the name of the game right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that with you personally. Why don't we look at doing that tomorrow sometime?
11 a.m.
Cool. Just put it in a event on Facebook, as in you and I in the messenger.
Okay, and what do you call it? Social what?
Media.
Media.
Social media.
Negs.
Okay, thank you.
Questions, guys?
No more.
I had a when I put up that post on one of the garage sale sites, I had a lady message me saying that she was interested, but she's actually located on the south side.
Perfect.
Mm.
So, is she interested in just the online stuff or the fit clubs?
I think both.
Yeah, very good. So tell her to register. Now,
Mhm.
when people register, there's a question at the bottom where it says, are you interested or are you looking, do you know where our locations are basically? Would you like information on our locations? Now,
Yeah.
and I've actually seen a couple of people there. So if she's one of them, I will send her an email or an SMS showing her all of our locations and where she can do her workouts. So we've actually got one in Beenleigh there and one at Regent's Park, which are both on the south side.
Okay. Yeah. All right, I'll let her know.
So as long as she registers, that's the end game. The rest of the information we will deliver and we will put them through a process. Just make sure when you're sending out these messages, guys, if you're getting them to register, just tell them, hey, put my name down as, you know, the person who referred you
Yeah.
or your coach if you're at that level.
Okay.
I have another question, Bo.
And by the way, can everyone go through and register themselves so they know the process, so they can explain it to clients, you understand it?
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Tina, yep. Tina,
And is that the same one that we already read originally, isn't it? Yes.
that's the
Can you
one,
hear me okay?
the 4-week challenge
Can you
one
hear
that you used?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do have another question, and this is not for myself. This is for others who wants to do it. How do they get supervisor?
Yeah, good. That's very good. So let me see if I can find a picture that'll explain it much quicker.
Could you put that back, please? Are you focused on the room?
And make sure everyone registers for the Halo, guys. It's very important that you watch the entire thing and understand the importance of it and what it can do for you and your business. So important that you jump on the Halo. And is Katie, you still on here? Sorry, I muted you. Hold up.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Mate, because you jumped on a Halo, didn't you?
Yeah, the webinar thing.
Yep. So this
Yeah,
is really cool, guys. So Katie jumped on the Halo. Now, Katie, tell us, did you watch the whole thing?
Yeah.
Cool. What did you see from that, and what did you see in it for you?
I just saw that, like, obviously it's helping a lot of people, and it's something I'm interested in becoming a part of to help people even just start the healthy lifestyle that like started 5 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago now. I haven't seen the results that I wanted just yet, but like obviously they will come in time. And with those results, like it's going to give me more drive to want to share this with more people. Like I'm already at that point now that I want other people to be in the same position as me. And just even like just to come to the gym, it's so much fun. Like I look forward to every day coming there, but just to even share my journey as much as everybody else's, like
Yeah.
it just watching that kind of opened my eyes to all the things that are out there.
Yeah, absolutely. And guys, that's what people see, guys. They see usually what's in it for them, and what it might be is usually different for everybody. But if you don't show people what the opportunities we have, nobody will ever take it. So it's important that we present that to as many people as possible. And that's why now, after people do a 5-day challenge and we show them like our ambassador program, which will, by the way, be going straight to their link. You won't even need to do it. It'll already be done for them and for you. And then that'll actually take them directly to the Halo link. Like, man, I'm so excited because this is going to be like we can plug anyone in to be so successful at this. Like, that's what excites me. We can have anyone and everyone be successful, and then it's just how fast do they want to get there and how much do they want it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm excited about. I'm excited because, you know, I talked about my target market being, you know, usually a lot of stay-at-home mums or people that are working, you know, part-time mums with a few kids and stuff like that. Guys, I want these mums to be successful as hell. Like, I want to see them, and, you know, a lot of them have husbands that are doing like fly in, fly out. So they have their husbands or what that they don't get to see their kids. They don't know who their dad is. They're working constantly. They have a job or they're just working like full-time parenting as well. It is so hard. And there's not an opportunity out there like this where a mum can, one, be successful at something and actually become financially independent. Two, allow her husband to then come back home and spend time with the kids. You know what I mean? And three, like, to get fit, healthy, sexy as hell. Like, hell yeah, I want mums to be sexy as hell. I want my wife to be sexy as hell. Like, duh. That's just, like, common sense. So for me, that's what I love. And I love giving people a platform to do that. So, guys.
I suppose for me, that's why I did what I did. Was like I left my public service job because I was like, I don't want to go to work. This is something that I want to do. And that's it.
Yeah, absolutely. And tell them a little bit about maybe your story in about 30 seconds, Tina, like how it started for you and then why you do it and what you're trying to achieve.
It makes me teary, to be honest. I can't do it in 30 seconds, but basically I suffer from extremely severe postnatal depression. I've recently stopped my antidepressants and I'm still trying to go through that motion. I left my job because I find them poisonous, bullying, and I just can't do it. I used to travel 3 hours to work and I thought to myself, I can't do this for another 40 years. So I felt pregnant, I had Rose, and I was like, okay, this is it, this is what I'm going to do. Crazy, and then that's when the depression kicked in and I thought, I can't go back to work. I need to find something going to fit me in my lifestyle and be able to work with Rose. And then that's when I decided, yep, I'm going to quit, leave my job and everything else and just do this because it's enough for me to do to stay home and be with my daughter and then be able to go home and have a nap in between it. So that's really my bonus is that I get to
basically you're basically
what was that next?
So you're basically just working to make other people happy.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't do that. I've always wanted to run my own business ever since I was 7 years old, sitting on top of a slide. And I thought I need to run my own business. And then this was my opportunity. And I was like, yep, I'm doing it.
Very good.
That's it. Basically.
And absolutely, guys. And you know, it really is like a big push for me. And that's, you know, I love working with mums for another couple of reasons. One, mums are fucking tough. Like, honestly,
we are.
Honestly, mums are fucking tough. It's the hardest job in the world. And then you've got mums that are doing a job and fucking being a mum. Like, I remember when I got discharged from the army and I was spending some time at home with Belle. She was only, I don't know, like a year old at the time. So I had 12 months there where I wasn't working at all. And I thought, yeah, this is going to be great. I'm going to take 12 months off, get my head in order and, you know, just relax. Holy shit. Having one kid and even not even doing it full time, like obviously Eb was working, but I would just look after during the day. It was the hardest job in the world. And guys, I was an infantry soldier. I did East Timor, Afghanistan. I would go back to Afghanistan and work there 24/7, and that would be much easier for me than being a fucking full-time parent. Like, seriously. And a lot of people don't get that. And that's why I love working with moms, and I love knowing that, listen, I get it. I get what it's like. I don't get what pregnancy was like, and I'll never try to get that, don't worry. But they're tough. They're resilient, and they got discipline. And that's why I like working with mums, and that's why I want to empower, as many mums and women as possible to sort of do this and be successful.
And you kind of fit in too.
And I fit in, right? Oh my God, I love gossip. Oh my God. I love shopping. Look at my wife.
It's because you have a massive.
So, I fit in, absolutely.
Oh my God, I've got it now. B is for vagina.
Wow.
No, it's a mangina.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, people. We're about to finish. Moving our subject. Let's close this up. Guys, how to get to supervisor. You can see here, everything we do is a point system. First of all, if you're at 25%, which is a brand new member, and you want to get to 35%, you have to do 500 volume points within 1 month. Who here is at 35%? Negs, are you at 35%?
What if it's not done in a month? Do you not go up to 35?
Get to 35%. That's the name of the game. So how do you get to 500 volume points? Very simply, guys. 5 customers buying a program that month is about 500 volume points. By the way, our 28-day membership is 70 volume points. And we'll be going over that in more detail later. It used to be 100, now it's 70. So what's 70 by 4? Or 70 by 5, sorry.
I suck at maths.
70 by 5 plus your own product usage is going to get you 500 volume points. So you just need 5 customers on a 28-day membership. That'll get you to 35%. Now these next two, 42.
So you obviously have to get them all at the same time on the same program.
Just for that one. No, not at the same day, just within a 1 month period. Our volume points work at the start of the month, first day of the month, and the last day of the month. You got to do 500 volume points within that period. Now what happens at the start of the next month, that month's volume goes back to 0 and you start again, right? But these next two, which is 42% and 50%, 42%, how you get there, Negs, is you do 2,500 volume within a 3-month consecutive period. So let's say, and this is the MAP program.
That map?
This is what we teach you. Yeah. So the MAP program, by the way, guys, is this. We're going to teach you how to get 5 to 7 customers in 1 month. The next month, we want to teach you how to get another new 5 to 7 customers. And then the next month, we want to teach you to get a new 5 to 7 customers. So ultimately, you're going to have around 10 to 15 customers in total, or plus, right? Within the first month, you're going to do a minimum of 500 volume points. Now, your second month, you should have some people that stay on and repurchase and some that might want to drop off. That's fine. So you should be doing around 800 to 1,000 volume points in the second month. And then the third month, you should be doing about 1,000 to 1,500. So if you calculate that, and if you've done that right, you'll have about 3.5, almost 4,000 volume points within 3 months.
And I just want to say that this is how I reached my supervisor status.
So by the way, guys, just so you know, the only reason we've never done this before is because I have not been training you guys to do it yet. The club where it is now, my focus was on getting these other clubs right. Those clubs are doing very well and they're on a very good process. Now it's my job in these next 3 to 6 months to make sure that this club and the coaches in it understand what we do, train them up, develop your own team, and we just grow that massively. Okay? So now that's my job. That's what we're doing on the CHIPS training And that's what we're going to do on our one-on-ones and everything that we do. So 2,500 within 3 month period will get you a permanent 42% off all your products and 42% profit on all the products you sell. Okay. Now, 4,000 volume points, guys, is a permanent supervisor position. And all you need to do is 4,000 in total. Doesn't have to be in 3 months consecutively. It's just in total. So Negs, if you were to look at your report, and that's something I'll show you guys how to do. And I'll do it right now. So Negs, you go to My Herbalife, and guys, I think it's important to note that you guys know how to look at your volume so you can understand where you're at in the marketing plan. So you're going to log in. And then you're going to go to this thing here. You can go to BizWorks, but what I'd suggest is if you're just looking at your own, you go to My Office and then go My Volume.
Yeah, see, I've only ever done it on my phone and I can't really see on my phone.
I'll show you, I'll teach you how to do all this. By the way, guys, before I forget, at the club upstairs, what I want to do is just get all of us, if you want to bring in your own desk and you want to be able to work from there, that big room upstairs, that is now going to be the coach's office and where we do wellness evaluations. So if you guys want to bring in your own desk, and I'm going to give everyone here a key, okay? Everyone's going to, if you don't, most of you here probably have one already, but if you decide to be a coach, and you're going to get a key and you're going to be able to work from there whenever you want. And obviously, we've got the creche, we've got everything. We've got a fridge, microwave, kitchen, toilet. So the idea is that you can create that your own working space, and you can even bring your own kids, okay? Because obviously it's got to be family friendly. And if we all do it, it'll actually be good, because then we can just put all our kids downstairs and they can go play. And they're not going to be hassling us all the time. All right, so My Volume, Negs, and this is for everyone. So you can see from to. If you go from whenever you started with your, so probably January you might have had an account. So if you go from 2017, January, you search that, it'll basically give you your total volume and everything, which you can look up in detail. But you can actually see here as well your volume this month, any downline volume, and this is going to go over your head, guys, so I don't want you to look at that yet. You can just go here, Negs, and add it up. Add it up, total volume. So go to total volume and add that up between now and January, and that'll give you your total. So does that, I can even show you, and by the way, if you wanted to, there's another way you can look it up. You go to downline reports if you want to look it up for your team members and you want to find out what volume they have. You go to downline reports and we have our non-supervisor volume, or you can go to supervisor volume, but again, I'm not going to teach you that right now. I'm going to run this report and I'm going to tell you how much. Negs, get a calculator out and total this up. Floral, I can do the same for you if you want as well.
I'm all right.
All right, good. It might even have it here as well. Pretty sure it does actually, hang on. Just let that load. All right, so Negrita, this is my first line. So I can see Floral. Floral's total volume is 71.85.
Yay!
All right, she did that. She did 23.95 in May, and then she's purchased 47.9 in last month. Cool. Now let's
Mine on there?
down to Negs. Yeah, so Negs, you'll be on my second line because you're under Tina.
Oh yeah, there I am.
Yep, Negrita. So you've done in total 274.95. Now, you did 189 last month and 85 the month before that. If you want to go back further, we can do a survey, blah, blah, blah. So this is why it's important to buy through your own accounts, because if you're looking to build your percentage, you don't want to buy it at your upline's account, because yes, you'll get a discount and you'll get it cheaper, but you don't build your volume to build your own business.
Holy shit. Look what Cassie's at.
Yeah, Cassie's at 753. Total downline volume though is 2,114. So total volume, she's probably done about 3,000 volume. Now that actually hasn't come from Cassie. That's come from Kylie's one of them. Kylie's been doing a lot. She's done 900.
Oh yeah, Kylie's got heaps.
Just from Kylie, because Kylie's in her team. You see how the momentum can pick up?
Yep.
So the more people we have, the
Yeah.
better we can all do.
Where's mine?
Tina,
Yeah, Tina's will be interesting.
Tina's supervisor. So this is my non-supervisor. So I'm going to go to my supervisor report. Supervisor volume.
You can spy on everyone.
Yeah, I know exactly what they're doing, how they're doing it, and all that sort of stuff. Oh yeah, I bought some products last month. Sure you did. Like, no, you yeah, it's great. I love the taste of the chopped mint. You've never fucking bought that. And if that's the case, where are you buying it from? Oh, I got it on eBay. Oh. So yeah, I'll run this report and then we'll end it here as well. This is just getting a little bit too advanced. Go P. We're gonna end it here anyway.
Nah, it's all right. I'll hold it in.
All right, Tina. All right, so Tina's got 16 downline. Total volume, she's done 1,600 this within the last, where is it? So in total, I'd actually have to look it up. But if you have a look at the months, I can run a report for that. I've only got a report right now for the last 2 months. Last month, she did 1,286 personally. This month, she's at 409. And by the way, guys, let me show you. This all adds up. So I've got my first, second, and third level. Then there's 6 levels, 8 levels, 10 levels, depending on what it is. And I can see, like, you know, last month I did about 19,000 volume points in my organization. And we're going to just keep growing that and growing that and growing that, right? All right. So that's yeah, I won't need to go into any of that anyway. It's not necessary. But she's already at supervisor, so it doesn't matter. She already got to 4,000. So, guys, just to clarify, you want to do you want this month, you want to get 5 to 7 customers, so 5 to 7 people on a 28-day program. How you're going to do that is by having as many people as possible do a 5-day challenge. Okay? Once they do how you're going to do that is by having as many people as possible sit down and do a wellness evaluation or come in for the 4-week challenge, which will lead to that anyway. All right?
So Kayla's done a 4-week challenge and a 5-day challenge, but now she's asked me and Tina that she wants to become an ambassador.
Great. So what the next step for her, if you go back to that structure, and I'm going to do this up and send it in better pictures so you can follow it, like step, step, step. The next step for her is to get her on the Halo call and make sure she actually watches it. It's so important that, like, yeah, people be like, yeah, I registered for the Halo, but if they don't watch it, they don't understand what's possible for them. Even as an ambassador, we've got a section now where I broke it down and we go into more detail on what ambassadors can get. We've actually broken the Halo down just for ambassadors and team members. So we detail what do you get as an ambassador, how do you do it, and then we detail what the opportunities are for team members. So next step for all your clients, if they've done a 5-day challenge and if they're on a program, next step is to get them onto a Halo. Register them for a Halo.
Okay, so they don't have to refer other people to do a 5-day challenge.
No, that's an ambassador program. Like that's what we want for them to do, so they can qualify to become an ambassador. But they learn about that on the ambassador call, so you don't even have to explain it. Because when we get them onto the Halo, we tell them, yeah, guys, for you to actually qualify, you just need to have 3 people do a 5-day challenge with you. And all of that means is that they get to have more people do it anyway. That's the business. We're getting more people and more people using our programs and living a healthy, active lifestyle. That's it. So we're just showing it in different ways. I'm going to stop the recording now, but